Notre Dame is number one.
Notre Dame with a miracle win as the
He's going in. Notre Dame has scored.
Tomorrow we take on the Trojans, a team that has not been defeated in 23 games. Let's not lose sight of the fact that we're undefeated too.
And here, the Irish, the football team of Notre Dame, undefeated in 5 games.
When I came in as a freshman, it was 1973, and what I didn't know that day, when we all came together and met one another, there were 9 African-American young men there, and we were the largest class of African-Americans that had been recruited at one time to Notre Dame. And this was at a time when there weren't a tremendous number of African-Americans across the country. Here we had these guys by the name of Luther Bradley and Ross Browner, Danny Knott, and Willie Fry and Al Hunter.
We were not really a highly rated team that year. We had a sophomore quarterback, a very young offensive line. Our defense was fairly young. We had a few freshmen starting. One of them was a defensive back by the name of Luther Bradley.
From Muncie, Indiana, number 20, Luther Bradley. From Hamilton, Ohio, one of the tri-captains, 27, Mike Townsend, and the head coach, Ara Parsegan.
On Friday, the reports are coming in for the newspapers. They expected to run a special play, the first play of the game.
The comment came out from Coach McKay was that if he gets 5 yards on his first down that he has against our defense, that he was going to win the game hands down. So we had on the defensive end, knew that we on the first play of the game, that we had to be solid.
They had the ball deep in their own territory, and Luther Bradley was a corner on that side.
At the first part of the game, I just knew that I had to do something. And the very first play, Pat Hayden drops back, and he kind of throws a screen out to Lynn Swan. And I just reacted to the play, and all I know is that I had to hit this guy, because if I didn't, he's probably going to go for 25, 30 yards.
Luther Bradley came up, hit him, knocked him backwards, and his helmet rolled away. And the place erupted.
Here's the first snap. In motion is Lynn Swan, a great receiver, as Hayden fakes a handoff out in the flat. And missing the pass and losing his helmet was Lynn Swan. Luther Bradley, the freshman from Muncie, Indiana. What a shot he gave him. There he is. Look at that athlete.
Luther reacted right off the bat. Reacted and just buried him. Shook the ball out of him. It was a terrific, and that set the stage for the whole game. It was one of those wow situations, and I knew then that we were going to play well.
When Luther Bradley really just took almost the helmet off of the great Lynn Swan, we just knew that we were in for a day of reckoning that day. We just knew that everybody that we played against, everybody that we were going up against, was just going to be hit that day.
Notre Dame with 2 starting defensive freshmen, both great athletes, Browner and Bradley. 3rd and 5 for SC. Hayden in trouble, in the end zone, gets it away. Let's see if that's grounding of the ball. Ross Browner, whom we told you was a freshman, one of the 2, they are fantastic athletes, those 2 young men playing for Notre Dame.
From an offensive standpoint, the Eric Penick 85-yard run was pretty darn important.
Tom Clements, who scored the Notre Dame touchdown, hands off to Penick. Penick gets good blocking. Penick has a hole. Penick at the 40. Penick is the fastest man on the field. 85 yards.
Just watching Eric run down the field to give us a much bigger lead at a time we really needed a big play was a great experience.
The great thing is that we went on to win a national championship, and I think that provided the impetus for us to win a national championship.